My dear, this look doesn't suit you. Your soul was meant to be soft, not armored. This look is too silent. I miss the chaos in your smile. You dressed in pain, but your soul still spills light. This sharpness isn't you. Who hurt you so quietly? You wear cold like a crown, but I know your warmth aches to return. Your eyes scream, but your lips are dressed in silence. This steel in your stare, who taught you to abandon tenderness? That look is survival, not style. Come back to softness. You wear detachment well, but love always suited you more. You weren't born to look untouchable. Someone made you believe you had to be. That savage look is stitched with betrayal. Even angels look lost when forced to appear strong. Who told you rage looks good on a heart like yours? This look is rebellion, but I see the ruined altar behind your eyes. You wear pain like mascara. It bleeds when no one's watching. This isn't elegance, it's exhaustion disguised in control. You've learned how to hurt before being hurt. That's not fashion, it's fear. Your look says, don't come closer, but your soul whispers, please stay. Style shouldn't silence the screaming softness of your heart. You look fierce, but I miss the frightened poetry you used to be. You dressed in fire to stop anyone from freezing you again. That armor doesn't protect you. It imprisons the woman who used to dance. This isn't power. It's a funeral for your former softness. You wore innocence once. Now you wear defense. This sharp style doesn't hide the fact you're still bleeding inside. You used to wear moonlight. Now you wear a storm. This look bites back. I miss the girl who offered light. You're not intimidating, you're injured. This look doesn't fit your essence, it fits your past. Who hurt you so deeply that you had to become this version of you? You wear seduction like war paint. I know it's really grief. That stare doesn't match your spirit. You dressed in distance so no one could find your ache. That gaze isn't strength, it's survival stitched with silence. You look dangerous, but it's your hope that scares people most. That confident walk is a cover for broken wings. You've made heartbreak fashionable. That's not a compliment. You mask your soul with sharpness, but your eyes still beg for mercy. This isn't glamour, it's guardedness in high heels. Your look screams freedom, but your soul whispers captivity. They call it growth. I call it grieving dressed in black. That look screams, I dare you. But your heart still pleads, love me. You wore desire like a weapon. What were you protecting? You're not cold. You're just tired of melting for people who never held you. This isn't you. It's the echo of how they made you feel. You draped yourself in silence so no one hears your heartbreak. Your sharp tongue is stitched with swallowed screams. That outfit's confident, but your soul's still hiding. You wear power like perfume, but pain is still your scent. You traded softness for safety. This bold look is just armor for a breaking spirit. You once bloomed, now you shield. Your pain is peeking through your lashes. This style doesn't scream beauty, it screams, I'm done being broken. You dress like fire, but your heart still flickers like a candle. That strong woman look is hiding too many apologies. This power suit doesn't fit your soul's poetry. You're not dangerous, you're disappointed. You wear red lips to silence the truth in your tears. You traded your softness for survival. I mourn the exchange. This look is a fortress. Where did you bury your garden? You didn't choose this look. The pain chose it for you. This isn't healing, it's high-functioning heartbreak. You turned into mystery to avoid being hurt again. You used to glow. Now you glare. Your beauty is screaming, but it's the grief underneath that I hear. This isn't fashion. It's fury in disguise. You're dressed like power, but your silence is louder. This armor makes you beautiful, but also unreachable. That makeup covers bruises the soul still carries. You've dressed like temptation, but your spirit's too tired to play. You turn style into a shield. This look demands attention, but your soul only wants affection. You wear pain with such elegance, they mistake it for power. You look unshakable, but your eyes betray the earthquakes. This mask of strength is costing you softness. That gaze isn't fierce, it's fear pretending to be fashion. You wear heartbreak better than anyone, but I wish you didn't have to. This look suits the pain, not the person. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. Your stare is too strong for someone still healing. That strength you wear is made of silence, not peace. You look so confident, but I still hear the trembling behind your smile. This isn't your glow, it's your grief's reflection. You dressed like revenge, but I see the romantic underneath. That look says unbothered, but I know you cry in private. You wear boldness to bury your softness. This isn't who you are, it's who they made you become. You look untouchable, but I remember when you bloomed in vulnerability. You traded love for the illusion of control. This isn't beauty, it's heartbreak that learned how to pose. You wore sorrow so long it became your signature. This outfit says strength, but your eyes say surrender. You're armored in lust, but still starving for tenderness. You dressed like chaos, but your soul still hums lullabies. You were meant to look like morning, not midnight. That look may stop hearts, but it can't fix yours. You dressed in gold, but I still see the rusted grief. That fearless look is stitched from your fears. You turned heartbreak into haute couture, but your soul still bleeds in silence. You weren't born to wear silence like lipstick. You look fierce, but I know that's fear in eyeliner. This look screams power, but your spirit whispers pain. You dressed up to distract the world from the war inside you. You wear confidence like armor, but love never needed a shield. This stare feels like goodbye dressed in eyeliner. You've made sorrow seductive, but it's still sorrow. You wear elegance, but grief is stitched into every fold. This isn't you, it's your ghost trying to be seen. You painted on strength where softness used to live. That lipstick looks like defiance, but it tastes like regret. You dressed like danger, but your soul still trembles. This outfit demands distance, not desire. You turned style into self-defense. This look doesn't suit you, your eyes still whisper prayers. You look like someone who doesn't cry anymore, but I know you still do. This isn't rebellion, it's the remains of heartbreak. That mascara hides midnight breakdowns. You dressed to impress, but forgot to comfort your soul. You wear dominance like perfume, but you're still chasing peace. This look is too sharp for someone so sacred. You wear danger to protect your innocence. You painted over the wounds, but the cracks still speak. That bold face is borrowed from heartbreak's closet. You used to look like a poem. Now you look like a warning. This isn't you, it's your trauma in heels. That beauty screams, but your soul still stutters. You look like a storm that forgot how to rain. You dress like a queen, but your heart still kneels. Your smile is strategic, not sincere. You weren't born to be intimidating, you became it. That eyeliner is war paint for a battle no one sees. You wrapped yourself in power to hide the panic. This style doesn't glow, it guards. Your look says untouchable. Your soul says unheld. You dressed like danger, so no one sees the damage. You look bold, but your spirit feels bruised. That strength in your posture is stitched from old heartbreak. You wear the night like a second skin. That face is too still for someone with storms inside. You wrapped your pain in poise. That look is polished pain. Your silence is dressed in velvet. This look roars, but your heart still whimpers. You dressed up for the world but abandoned your inner child. You walk like a goddess, but sleep like a ghost. This look commands respect, but you still crave love. You look perfect, but perfection is lonely. That stare is survival pretending to be seduction. You painted on peace, but chaos still curls behind your eyes. This look wears you, not the other way around. You dressed to erase your past, but I still see it bleeding through. That style says, I've moved on, but your energy says, I'm still aching. You used to glow, now you glare. You turned pain into posture. That lipstick is loud, but your soul is whispering help. You wrapped sorrow in silk. This outfit doesn't suit the softness buried under your scars. You became the person no one could hurt, but also no one could love. You dressed in shadows, but you were born for light.